So in this video, we are going to learn how to update Shopify customer from updated Zoho CRM contact. Let's say you have created some kind of contacts in your Zoho CRM account, and also you are using Shopify to manage your e-commerce store and all the customer. Now you want that whenever you update a contact in your Zoho CRM account, you want to search that whether that contact is in your Shopify store as a customer or not. And if you have them there, you want to update that customer too. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process with the help of Pabbly Connect. In this automation, as we are going to update a contact in Zoho CRM, automatically using the email address, we are going to search the contact in Shopify. And if we have that contact in Shopify, we are going to update that same contact, the same customer in our Shopify account as well. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Zoho CRM account. And in my Zoho CRM account, I have added some contacts over here. Now I want that whenever I'm going to update any of these contacts, I want to update the same details of the contact in my Shopify account as well as customer. So here you can see these are the same contacts which I already have in Shopify as customer. So if I update the contact details in Zoho CRM, I want to apply the same updates or update the same information for that contact in my Shopify store too. Now to do this, we have to connect our Zoho CRM account with Shopify. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, here you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as Zoho CRM to Shopify. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on Create. And as you click on Create, here you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Zoho CRM account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a contact is updated in Zoho CRM, automatically the details of that updated contact will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send one of the details or let's say the email address of the updated contact which we have received from Zoho CRM to Shopify. And in Shopify, we are going to search whether that particular customer or that contact do exist as customer or not. If we find that that particular contact exists, in that case, we are going to update the details of the same contact using the same automation. And if the Zoho CRM contact does not exist as a customer on Shopify, then we are going to do nothing. We are going to stop this automation. So let's see how it is done. Here in trigger step, in choose app, search for Zoho CRM and select it. After selecting Zoho CRM, in trigger event from the drop down, select the trigger event as update module entry instant. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Zoho CRM account with Pabbly Connect, and to make this connection, click on this connect with Zoho CRM button. Here in this pop-up window, it is asking us for the domain, that what is the domain of our Zoho CRM account. To know the domain of your Zoho CRM account, just log into Zoho CRM and here in the URL section after CRM dot, here you can see this is the domain. So the domain of my Zoho CRM account is zoho.in. You might be having any one domain out of these 5. You just have to enter your own domain and click on save. And as you click on save, here you can see in this pop-up window, it has detected my account. Just scroll down and click on accept. And as you click on accept, we will see our Zoho CRM account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for module name. That out of all of this, out of all the modules offered by Zoho CRM, for which particular modules update we are looking for. So we are looking for updates of contacts over here. So we are going to select contacts over here. So we want that whenever a contact is updated, the details of that updated contact should be received inside Pabbly Connect. So we have selected contacts over here. Then just click on this save and send test request button. And as you click on save and send test request, here you can see it has changed to waiting for response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new contact being updated in Zoho CRM. So let's do it. I'll go to my Zoho CRM account. I have this contact named as latest user. And this contact is also added as a customer in my Shopify store. So here you can see we have the same name over here, latest user, and we have the same email address as well. Now, in this automation, email addresses are going to be a key rule keeper over here. So because whenever the email address of the updated contact will be received from Zoho CRM, with the same email address, we are going to search for that contact as customer in Shopify. So we have to ensure that the email addresses of the customer in both the platforms are the same. Now here in this customer, you can see that we just have the email address over here and the contact name. Now I'll just click on this edit button and we are going to add some details over here in this contact. We are going to update this contact. So what we are going to do, let's say we are going to add a mobile number in this contact. So this is a dummy mobile number which I'm adding to this contact. Then let's say I'm going to add a date of birth over here. So the date of birth is of 1997, 4th Feb 1997. This is the date of birth which I've added. The email address is same, the name is same. We'll scroll down further. But here you can see we can basically update the department. Let's say I'm updating the department to marketing. And we can add some other details, like we can just add a mailing address over here, that is B23 New Street, B23 New Street. City is, for example, Bhopal. State is Madhya Pradesh, MP. Zip code is 462016, and country code is India, IN. So in this way, what we have done, we have basically entered some details, updated some details in this contact in our Zoho CRM. Now let's click on Save. And as we click on Save here, you can see that just now we have updated a contact in Zoho CRM. And because we have connected our Zoho CRM account with Pabbly Connect, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow, in this trigger step, within few seconds, we have received the response. In this response, we will get the details of the same contact which we have updated. So the contact owner was demo test, the owner of our Zoho CRM account. This was the owner ID and the owner email. This is the email address of the contact which we have updated in Zoho CRM. The currency symbol is dollar over here. Then the mailing state is MP, which we have updated. We'll scroll down the department we have updated to marketing. So here you can see that. Then we'll scroll down further. This is the unique ID of the contact in Zoho CRM. Then after that, here you can see we will scroll down further. Here you can see the date and time, that at what date and time this contact was created. Then we'll scroll down further and you can see the mailing zip code or pin postal code over here. Then you can see the first line of address. Then you can see the full name of the person. Then we'll scroll down further. We can see the date of birth which we have selected, city, and rest of the details with mobile number. So in this way, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully received the details of an updated contact from Zoho CRM inside Pabbly Connect. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, using the email address of this contact, we are going to search for this contact as a customer in our Shopify account. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, we'll search for Shopify. Just select Shopify version 2. Then after that, here in action event from the drop down, select the action event as search customer. So select search customer as the action event. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to first enter the subdomain of our Shopify account, and then we have to enter the access token. To get the subdomain, just log into your Shopify account over here, and then you just have to visit your Shopify store. After visiting the store, whatever subdomain you have in your Shopify account, you just have to enter that exact subdomain before .myshopify.com. So I'll just copy the subdomain from here and paste it over here. After entering the subdomain, it is asking us for the access token. Now to generate the access token, we have to basically create an app in our Shopify account. So let me show you how you can create this app. From the Shopify account, from the left sidebar, go to settings. And under settings, we have to go to this option of apps and sales channel. After coming to this section, click on this develop app button. And here you can see a list of all the apps which we have created. Click on this create an app. Now after this, let's give this app a name. So I'll name it as Pabbly Connect, for example. You can give any other name of your choice. The app developer is my admin, and click on create app. And as we click on create app over here, this app will be created over here. After creating the app, the first thing we have to do is basically to configure the app and add the permissions or scopes. Click on this Configure Admin API Scope button. And after that, what we want to do, using this app, we want to create or update the contacts or the customers in our Shopify account. So I'll just search for the permissions related to customer over here and select write customer and read customer permission over here. After selecting both of these permissions, we will just click on this save button. And as we click on save here, you can see that these permissions or scopes are added to this app. After doing this, we will come to this API credentials section. And after coming to API credentials, you can see this option of install app to get the access token. Click on this install app button and install this app in your Shopify store, in your Shopify account. After installing the app, this access token is generated. Click on this reveal token once button, and then we have to copy this exact same access token and paste it over here in the Pabbly Connect connection window. After entering the subdomain and access token, just click on save. So it was this simple to create an app on your Shopify account, and using that app's access token, we have connected our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, here in the search customer action step, it is asking us for the query, that using what query or what value you want to search for the customer. Now we want to search for the customer in Shopify using the email address of the contact which we have received from Zoho CRM. So what we have to do, here from the Zoho CRM trigger step responses, we have to basically send this response of email address of the contact and add it over here into Shopify action step. And to add the trigger step responses in the action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of query over here, and in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Zoho CRM of a contact being updated. Out of all of these responses, select the response of the email address of the contact which was updated and map it over here. And using this email address, we are going to search for the customer in Shopify. After mapping the query over here as email address, let's click on save and send test request. And as we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received the response. Now this response seems to be a positive response to us. In this response, we have received all the details of this customer which we have in Shopify. And also we have received this node ID, this unique customer ID. And we are going to use this unique customer ID in the next step to update this customer. So here in this action step, we are going to search that whether this contact do exist as a customer in Shopify or not. Now we want to add a filter condition. If this particular user do exist as a customer, only in that case we want to update the contact. And if the Zoho CRM contact which we have updated does not exist as a customer in our Shopify store, in that case we want to stop this automation workflow right here and don't want to continue. Now to add this kind of condition, we are going to set up filter in the next step. Scroll down, click on this add action step button over here, and here in choose app, select filter Pabbly. After selecting filter Pabbly, in action event from the drop down, select filter values and click on connect. After clicking on connect, the first thing it asks us is to select the label. So here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses from previous 2 steps. Out of all of this, from the responses of Shopify's search a customer action, we are going to select this response, this particular label of customer node ID. And we are going to select the filter type as exist. So this means if the user or if the contact which we have updated in Zoho CRM, we are going to search for this contact in Shopify using this action step of search customer. If the customer do exist in our Shopify, in that case, we are going to get this response of node ID or unique customer ID. So if this response exists, this means we have the contact as customer in Shopify and we want to continue the automation and update this customer. If we don't get this response of node ID or unique customer ID, this means that particular user is not added as a customer in Shopify, and then we are going to get the response as false in this filter step and the automation workflow will be stopped over here. So in this way, we have created this filter condition and added the filter type of exist on the label of node ID. Now let's click on save and send test request, and because the contact which we have updated in Zoho CRM do exist in Shopify, we have received the response as condition is true. And in this case, we want to update the contact in Shopify. Click on this add action step button over here, and then here in choose app, we will search for Shopify version 2 once again. And this time, we are going to select the action event of update customer. Then just click on connect. And because we have connected our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect in the previous step, we don't have to make a new connection. You can select the existing connection and click on save. And as we click on save here, you can see that our Shopify account will once again get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for the customer that to which customer we want to update. So here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the customers which we have in our Shopify account. But every time we are going to update a new contact in Zoho CRM. So what we have to do, we have to turn this mapping button on and clear this default response. And here from the dropdown, we have to select the response of the customer ID or node ID from Shopify's search a customer action step. So here from this dropdown, we are going to select and map this customer ID response over here. After mapping the customer ID that we want to update this particular customer, what details we want to update, we have to mention that. So we'll just click on this field of first name. From the drop down below, we are going to select the response of the first name of the contact over here. So let's search for the response of first name and map it over here. Then we are going to search for the response of last name of the contact, the last name of the updated contact from Zoho CRM and map it to. And in this way, one by one, all the details, updated details of the contact which we have received from Zoho CRM, one by one, we are going to map all of these details into their respective field. Like here, I'll search for the response of mobile number and map it to. Then we don't want to add a tag, so we can just keep this field of tag as blank. And then we have received the response of address over here. So let me just select the address, street over here, here it is. Then address line 2 is missed. The city, let's map the response of city over here. The mailing city is Bhopal. We don't have the response of company. We are going to keep the field of province as black, but we are going to enter the province code over here because we have received the province code from Zoho CRM. Then here in country, we are going to keep it blank, but we are going to enter the country code because the response of country code is mandatory over here. Then if you want, you can enter the address phone number. Let me just add the zip code over here. Let's select and map the response of zip code. So in this way, all the updated details of a new contact of a customer which we have received from Zoho CRM in the trigger step, one by one, we have to map all of these details into their respective field in this Shopify's update customer action step. If you want to add some additional data, you can just create a JSON body like this of all the details, and then you can add some custom data too. And after mapping all the details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on this Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the details of the contact which we have updated in Zoho CRM with the same details, we have updated the customer in Shopify too. Now, after doing this, what we are going to do, we'll just go to our Shopify account and we'll just open that customer's detail once. Let's go to customer section and open this customer. And yes, here you can see that in this customer, all the details are updated. So here you can see we have the same email address because we have not updated the email address, but the mobile number, the same mobile number which we have updated in Zoho CRM is updated over here. Then after that, the same address as well, which we have updated as a contact in Zoho CRM, the same address is updated in the customer section of Shopify too. So in this way, we have created this automation using which just by updating the customer or contact in Zoho CRM, automatically the same person as a customer will be updated in Shopify as well. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find a clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.